Hi and welcome to Hihu, and in this video we'll be unwinding and taking things a little bit more casual. Sometimes you might not be in the mood to devour an intense 12+ hour long game. You might just want to sit back and do something more chill to take your mind off things. So in this video, we'll be taking a look at one of those games. The game I want to talk to you about is Badland, a game that originally got released in mid-2014 as a mobile game and then got later released across all platforms the following year. I normally roll my eyes at mobile games, but in this video I shall be reviewing the game in both versions. Badland is a side-scrolling puzzle platformer, and the best way to describe Badland is a combination of 3 games in one. It's Limbo meets the more recent Rayman series, but also meets Flappy Bird. Yes, Flappy Bird. The conventions of this game is simple. You play Cloney, a cute little black blob that flaps its way through each level. As you are flapping across the terrain, you will come across many debuffs and buffs, which are magnetized to you when you are in their radius. Some make you bigger, preventing you from fitting through gaps. Others make you small, just enough to fit. Others spawn other clones, and others speed up the camera, whilst others do the opposite and slow it down. These pickups aren't always needed though, and sometimes placed there for the player to use them and then fail. The fail state here is pretty simple. Cloney and the other clones might all die, or the camera progresses further than Cloney can keep up, thus causing you to go back to a checkpoint. So when picking up a speed boost, you might not be able to keep up to the camera sometimes, but alternatively this might give you the speed boost you need to overcome falling objects. There are plenty of other pickups, but I shall let you discover them at your own pace. At first I thought this game was pretty much going to be a one-trick pony, playing off the idea of Flappy Bird meets Limbo, but the variety here that they provide early on really shows otherwise. There's some really nice level design that has gone into the making of this game. The checkpoint system is also pretty generous, and that's for most levels. Sometimes it can be mildly frustrating how far you can get before dying and then having to go all the way back to the start of the level. But this is where I want to talk about mobile versus console. This game is really great with a controller. The game is free on mobile, and if you're happy to live with ads constantly interrupting, go for it. If you die, you will go back to the checkpoint. Occasionally you will have to watch a 20-second advertisement. This also sometimes happens after completing a level 2, but you can purchase the game to avoid these things, and if you were going to consider buying it on mobile, well, you might as well spend a couple extra dollars and play it on PC or console. On a controller, I found it to have a lot more accuracy, and that's no surprise. You can move back and forward between obstacles and the general space you are given. On phones, Cloney kind of just moves forward when you tap to flap, which is fine, but the ability to move the analog stick around really gave me much more control, and I found myself completing things much easier on PC, and the difficulty on mobile was much higher for this reason. As you can tell, the game is pretty damn gorgeous, with these beautiful backgrounds designed by the visual team at Frogmind, playing off the aesthetic feel of Limbo, having a black foreground and then a lush vista in the background. On mobile, it's still really pretty, but on console or a computer screen, it's just so much more given that you have a larger screen. So I'm going to keep this really short as it's a really simple game. This game sells for $5 when you aren't playing it for free on mobile, but if you want to dish out an extra $5 to get some more control over the character and actually appreciate the visuals of the game, then buy it for $10 on Steam. This game is perfect when you just want to sit back and just enjoy something and not really use your brain. There's no real story, it's just a really fun challenge to have. If you've really enjoyed the Rayman games or Limbo, then this is the game for you to consider. It's also perfect when you're on the crapper and you just want to smash out a few levels, and I can say this from experience. If you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, hit the like and sub button. This is Shawnee Maurice from Hihu. Thanks for watching.